So that clip you just watched I made yesterday. I went down to a reservoir, it's called the San Andreas Reservoir, and my plan was to do kind of what I've been doing in my last few videos. I was just gonna go take some pictures, get some B-roll, which is just like a bunch of random videos to put over me either talking or me showing pictures and stuff. But once I got there, I realized that the conditions were really difficult to work with. It was extremely windy. Like I would literally look out into the reservoir and the wind would be so strong it would just make my eyes water. I was basically crying. Like I said in the video, I literally felt like I was getting hit by a bus or a train or something, so it was definitely pretty hard to work with. The wind is literally so strong. Not right now, it's actually not the worst, which is good for the video, but the wind has been so strong. I'll go to take a picture and if I don't have my sunglasses on, my eyes are just watering. Like I'm like literally crying just like looking out at the water here. The wind is like literally killing me. But while I was out there taking pictures and recording a video, just vlogging, whatever you want to call it, I just was thinking, I'm like, this is actually like tough right now. And that's something that I think a lot of people who either make videos or take pictures or just create art in general kind of struggle with. And I've just been thinking about it a lot recently and kind of wanted to make a video on it. And as you guys know, on my channel I do a lot of things that revolve around either film or movies or photography, which I've started to do a lot more recently because I've really fallen in love with taking pictures again. Like I did it a while ago, but I never really got into it, and now I'm just like really into it. And I started a new photography account on Instagram, and it's really just been keeping me busy over the summer while there's not much to do, especially under quarantine or lockdown. It's just like, it gives me something to do. I can go out and take pictures. I don't have to really be with people. I could just go off and take pictures and just create things that I think look really cool. And that's something that I really love. Like I obviously love photography. I love making videos. I'm a film major, so I want to make movies one day, obviously. So it's just something that I like to do almost every day, and I literally take my camera out almost every single day. But at the same time, I just realized sometimes I'll record a whole video, I'll put a lot of time and effort into it, and then I'll go back to watch it and I'm just like, I really don't like this. Like I've scrapped a few different videos from my channel that I just didn't really like. And a lot of my old videos on the channel I just privated because I wasn't happy with them. And that's really not that bad because you're always evolving over time. You learn how to make better videos or take better pictures. So over time, I think I've improved quite a bit, so I'm happy with that. But at the same time, I'm just like, I don't know, sometimes it's still hard to like get in that creative flow and just make things. But I think the main reason that I was thinking about this, especially right now, is because I just went back and watched the video I took of the reservoir, and there's things I like about it, but there's a lot of things I just was having trouble like editing and putting together, and I didn't know what I wanted to do. I felt like I wasn't telling a clear story, or it wasn't a really interesting story. And at first I thought maybe I'll just delete the video and delete all the pictures that I took along with it and just maybe use them another time or come back to them later or something, and I'll just not worry about it right now. But then I thought about it more last night and I was like, I still want to make something out of this. I still want to be able to put something together because I went out and put time into doing this, and I still liked some of the pictures. I didn't like a whole lot of them. That's kind of why I was discouraged, but at the same time I'm just like, I still want to make something out of this, or at least I want to try to. And then I kind of just realized even if I made something that I didn't like, I still went out and tried to make something. I still like put effort into it. I still practiced and learned what I can do differently next time or do the same next time. So when I think about it, I think it's good because everything's a learning experience. Every time you go out to take pictures or go take a video or make a video or direct a film or something, it's like literally a learning experience every time. And that's kind of what I've been slowly learning at school as a film student. I've directed one short film and I learned so much from that. I learned what to do next time that I liked and what not to do. A lot of different things with directing actors and getting the crew together and making sure people are on board. It's definitely a interesting process that I wasn't familiar with, and now I feel like I know what to do next time to make it a lot better. And then in school I've also worked on other sets and I've helped out with different short films and things, and I learned a lot doing that, even not as a director. I learned how to collaborate with others and bring my creative ideas out there, and it's just really helped even with making YouTube videos, which isn't anything too like extreme or too special. I just like doing it and I'm happy that people watch them sometimes. But even small things like that I just take into consideration and I try to mold it into anything that I'm making, video wise or photography wise. I just try to all combine it because it all kind of goes hand in hand with each other. And just like with the clips I showed you guys at the beginning of this video, like I like some of those. Like I like how I set up the shots and I like how it kind of came together with the music and everything, but there's other things with the video that I was trying to make that just didn't really turn out right. When I was taking pictures of the bridge, I was really struggling because I didn't like how any of the pictures were turning out. I didn't like the lighting. So I thought, okay, maybe when the clouds cover the sun, it'll look a little bit better and the lighting will be a little nicer and maybe the pictures will come out a little better, but they just really didn't. I was just like, I don't like any of these. I don't know what to do with them. I feel like I just wasted my time here. I didn't get any good pictures. I feel like I didn't get any good video. It was so windy, like all the audio was horrible. And while I was at the reservoir, I sat down and tried to get some clips of me just talking to the camera, and I was hiding from the wind, which turned out, I think, okay. It wasn't the worst. But even with that, I just wasn't super happy with it. I was just like, it's meh. Like, I feel like I'm not really doing too much here. Like, I just want to do more, I guess. But that's the thing. It's like I learned from that experience, I'm learning from other experiences, and I'm just happy that I went out and did something. So I'm really just making this because I know a lot of the people that watch my videos either have Instagram pages where they showcase their work, or they make their own YouTube videos. And I've got a lot of messages recently of people asking me, how do you grow on Instagram, or how do you grow on YouTube? And at first when I read things like that, I'm just kind of confused because I'm like, I don't have hundreds of thousands of subscribers or followers, so I'm like, why are they asking me? And I mean, I have a couple thousand subscribers and followers here and there, and at first I'm like, that's not really that much. But then when I think about it, I'm like, no, those are actual people, and those are people that are either watching my videos or following me on Instagram and checking out my either photography or my movie stuff. So basically, I guess what I'm trying to say is, if you make a video and you're not really happy with it, you could take what you learned from that experience, just apply it to the next one, and just try to improve and just make something better. And it just kind of goes in a loop. Like, even if you make another video or take another picture and it just doesn't really turn out right, you could just keep moving forward and just keep making things, because you're eventually going to improve and eventually get better at whatever you're doing. And that's kind of the same thing with an Instagram page. Even if you feel like you're not really growing fast enough, or you're not getting enough followers, and you're not able to interact with the people you want to interact with and like showcase whatever you're posting on there, it's just like, you can't let that discourage you. You just have to keep making what you like to make if you really do like it, and you just have to keep posting and keep doing whatever you're doing, because I think the followers will eventually come once people really notice that this is what you love, and if they like what you do, then they're going to want to be a part of whatever you're creating. So that's just kind of what I've been thinking about recently, because I've made a few videos that I just really wasn't happy with, and I've taken a lot of pictures that I'm like, these aren't my favorites. Like, I wish I could do better, and I'm like, why am I not doing better after all this time? And I don't really know. I just kind of wanted to make this because sometimes I do definitely feel discouraged, and it's hard to make things. Even though I really do want to make things, it's just hard to find something good to make, I guess. But I hope that this helped if you're kind of in the same position as me right now, where you're struggling to come up with ideas for videos, or just struggling with the videos you did make. Like, it's just not always going to be good, I guess, and it's just kind of how it is. Just got to learn from it, I guess, and just move on. And yeah, that's really about it. I hope you guys enjoyed my little rant there. That's just kind of what I've been thinking about recently, but that's just kind of how it is. I'm just going to keep making things.